Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, dear friends, fellow family members, and brand ambassadors. Thank you for joining us again. It's another wonderful evening. And of course, if you saw the title for today, we say, what is the purpose of Onpassive? So if you are new here, either watching us live or you are going to be watching it later on this platform, we discuss about a business of the millennium called Onpassive. It is an IT company. Right now, we boast of more than 50 products, IT products of ours. We have just launched. We are going commercial one of these days, but it's such an exciting opportunity which we think we should share with you. And so, family, kindly share this with your loved ones. Let them join in and know what this is all about. Hello, guys. Thank you for joining us this evening, or thank you for being there again, Sister Fumi.
Thank you very much for inviting me again. I'm here, and thank you for Brad Collins and yourself and those that have joined us online. Please join in the conversation tonight. Thank you very much.
Hello, Brother Collins. And sometimes I'm laughing when she says it for inviting me. I don't know what I'm inviting or we're just doing our thing. However, bro, good evening.
I'm be crashing. I just get crashed.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I can imagine. So,
Yeah.
guys, let's really have this chat because I've thought that there are some people who joined on Passive just shortly before they closed the founder position. They've never had this opportunity to know what this is all about. So let's go back and make this kind of refresher, Brother Collins. So if somebody just asks you in a nutshell, what is the mission? What is the purpose? What is the goal of Onpassive? What does Mr. Ash Mufari want to do with his Onpassive? What would you be telling them?
Just the definition of Onpassive. We already know it's an AI driven technology company, global technology company. It's an AI. It's a typical business. It's nothing, of this magnitude has been done before. When we look at Mr. Ash Mufari and the CEO, which is the CEO of Onpassive, we know the vision. It's about humanity. He always preach about humanity. It's more about humanitarian. And we look at when we came in, we said $97, which is a symbolic thing. Nobody can ever be a founder in any IT company for $97. Forget it. You can go do your match, work the history out, check about history of the smallest tiny bit of IT company. You can never even have a founding position, call it a founding position for $97. You're talking about hundreds of thousands and even millions for you to become a founder or a shareholder, given the fact that they are making so much money and they don't even need you as a founder because one person can go alone. Most of the IT companies are owned by somebody and they just go out, they have it as a family empire. We can give the like of Tesla, Elon Musk built Tesla, talk about Microsoft owned by Bill Gates family, talk about Amazon owned by we can mention them, Lord, Google, they are just single-handed. Mark Zuckerberg owned Facebook, just a single product. But now when you look at Onpassive, given the fact that Mr. Ash Mufari came in with this concept because he is a humanitarian who always believed that you need to put, human being first and said, how can I replicate myself? That's the idea. He has been doing this, going out helping people. But now he said, I can't be doing this on my own, helping, going, blessing people. How do I replicate myself? He embarked on this journey that, the only way I can do it is to bring people like founders. But it was something that Mr. Ashford would have just turned and said, I will give you for free. But he said, no, $97. If you have the heart, not those who see by their eyes, but those who have the heart to see not from the eyes, but the heart side or the feeling that this thing is something that will be massive. They jump in. That is the replication. Mr. Ash will replicate himself 1.4 million times. 1,400,000 times, so that we can be able also to replicate ourselves. Just imagine if we replicate ourselves and tell people the idea of why we become founders, because the idea was not to come put money in your pocket for you to go and sleep. It's to give you financial and time freedom to go out and bless others. So, Mr. Comfort, I will leave it there. IT is an global IT company, but the idea of this is humanitarian purpose. Come in, take a little chunk, and then go out and bless others.
Wow, that was a powerful intro, Brother Collins. I'd really appreciate that. But then we will still definitely come back and dwell a bit more on this, given that today we are just trying to make a quick overview of what we have and let somebody make sense of this Onpassive, because people have been hearing us talk about it and they've not like paid attention to know, because maybe they don't know where to start from. So that said, founder positions are gone and gone for good. However, there is still massive room for everybody else who is not yet a founder. So Sister Fumi, I know that one of the things that we know about Onpassive and Mr. Ash Mufare is that one of his missions is to make sure that or to guarantee 100% success to the 97% of people who have tried online and they have never succeeded. Would you like to say something about that, please?
For that, like there are many of us that have been involved in what do you call it, multi-level marketing, and people have tried so hard to get onto online businesses, but majority have actually failed, including myself. And definitely what is the heart of this kind of business is traffic. Targeted traffic, not just any traffic. And because of that was why he used that if 97% have actually failed, when it comes to online digital business, that was what it took. That was where $97 came from. You understand me? That was based on the percentage of those who have actually failed when it comes to doing a business online over the years. Many people put a lot of money into that. Some even pay monthly, but they don't get anything back. So for him to have said that, it means that, look, he's putting the heart into it. So it's more of his heart now, feeling for those who have failed in that kind of area. Don't forget, he's a genius in online marketing and online traffic driving as well. So it's important that he brought that in. And when he brought that in, it's for the likes of yourself, myself, and everybody else out there that either have tried online business, have failed, or wanting to do that and it's not working, or those that are finding it challenging, or those that are finding it, how will I call it, that they are laboring doing it. You understand, that kind of thing. And that is what I believe that our CEO is trying to drive at by bringing out that 97 and making sure that those of us that came in did not pay anything more than that. And I love the fact that it was a level playing ground for everyone to actually come in. So when you come in, you've come in as a founder, that's fine. But then there's still opportunity to be a reseller as well, which I will leave for now, not talk about it yet. Thank you, Sister Comfort.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Sister Fumi. I really appreciate that. And yeah, touching on the targeted traffic and all those. But I would like Brother Collins to go on this, given that we're trying to give an explanation. This 97 is very symbolic. Like my sister M. Kelly is quoting Peter Rogers, just 97. You can tell a story about 97. So, Brother Collins, do you have something to add to what Sister Fumi says concerning the significance of 97?
$97, as Mary always said, is a disgrace. When you look at it, it's really madness for Mr. Ajufara to go down, given the fact that what we have in store is massive. We are talking about both physical and digital products. The founders, you are the first bird, early bird, and Mr. Ash Mufara is doing the work for us. Just imagine that you have a company, put it just with one to reflect behind. Somebody said, I'll open a big shop for you. I'll build the warehouse for you. I'll bring all the product to your reserve house. And then the only thing you need to do is to take it and put it on the shelf. And I will hand over the key. I will not only leave you there, I will bring customers to come, targeted customers, to come in, buy, and then you make commission. So it's hands-free. Will you say no or yes? I will bring variety of product. I will send customer as many as possible. The only thing you will need to do is to walk away with cash in your pocket. I believe everybody will say it will never happen in this generation. Never, ever happen. And that is why we say Mr. Ashmofara is someone we had. He said, you cannot take mine and I cannot take from you. It's win-win. You win and I win. Everybody wins. You know, but you look at other companies, there is no way they will allow you to even win. They even try to even, smash you on your head. But Ms. Ash said, there is nothing you can take from me. I build, I put it, I sell it, and the only thing you need to know is to participate, plug in. Just come and smile, and you take everything. Ms. Ash, I need your smile, nothing else. Don't come and you mourning every day. Just smile. For $97, they need only your smile. Stakovo, let's look at it this way. For those who come in 2018, because the company started building this digital solution and physical product, which we'll see, whether you are in or not, you are resellers, you will see the physical product in front, driven by AI. And somebody said, come in, $97, 2018. And we will say, oh, $97 times 1.4 million founders is nothing, because only one marketing campaign we know, billboard, put it on High Street, London. 2 years, your company will crumble, because they'll tell you £1 million, maybe a month, because everywhere you go in marketing, the more you want exposure, the more you pay. That's why some companies, they cannot survive when they put their billboard. At a certain point, they'll pull it down, because how long will you leave it there? But we are talking about doing branding in Burj Khalifa. We cannot even imagine, because we don't want to say. The day they will tell us the money, you know that you're $97 from the day you pay in, is already gone, done and dusted. We cannot even talk about it. Even all our money, put it together, cannot run that show, Burj Khalifa show. We're talking about train station standing there, $97. We're talking about the event. We heard about the event where Beyonce even go on stage, and what happened, he walked away with what? One night. We know it, 25 million US dollars for one night. And these are the type of people Onpassive is partnering with for $97, just for $97. So for those who are looking $97 and they don't believe, it's a shame, because honestly, the reward that we will get out of this, I'll be ashamed to even say I joined this company with $97, because they will not even believe me when they look at what I'm making out of $97. But now, the talk about this $97. If you split it from the time you came in and said, all right, the event that they are running, the advert and the branding and everything, divide it and then check how much branding costs. If you think you're $97 worth anything, you know that it was just a gift. And just count yourself blessed and lucky to be part of Onpassive, because there are people who saw Onpassive from the eyesight, but they didn't receive it from their heart. But the product will blow your mind. Second was, let's look at one product, video conferencing. How much did you think Zoom made last year, the COVID time? It's hundreds of millions, even billions. Last time I look at Yahoo, 1 year, Yahoo made what? It is there, 33 million just for 1 year, 33 million. Yahoo, one product. We're talking about, we come in with Academy, market cap of online study application is 350 billion US dollars. And they said by 2027, it will reach $1 trillion. We are coming with Academy. This is the digital product we are talking. People should start to think. And we have the best of the best. We're talking about Gmail. Go and look what Google is making. YouTube. Look at it. They're talking about 1.5 million every week. Or billion, 1.5 billion every week. That's what they are making. And we think it's free. You're using it for free. But now, this is the digital product. Why I'm calling all these companies to start to see what Onpassive is bringing in the market. We are not coming to take the market, but we are coming not to compete, because we are running our own race. But we say you survive, but we are coming to be the correction to the corruption. That's what we are doing. Building something that you will look at it and say, wow, for $97. The comfort is massive. Let me just leave it there.
I know, because I get just, I just looked at it. This very figure 97, you can write a whole book out of the figure, the number 97. I appreciate it when my brother Colin says it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace because from the significance of this figure that we have here, Mr. Mufare looked at it and said, wow, it's such a disgrace. It's a shame that out of everybody who tries to do this business, this thing you call online business, only 3% succeeds and 97% fails. They don't make it. So it's really a disgrace. And I agree with Collins on this, right? It's a shame when somebody listens. What is your Onpassive all about? You tell them what Onpassive is all about, and then you got it for this money. They're like, no, sad enough. It's too good to be true because it cannot be that much for this little, So it's a shame too that people don't have faith, they don't have vision to just draw by and see what lies behind this 97 thing, right? So it's just massive, it's huge, it's just a great joy. We want to keep 97 apart for now. Let's keep it, let's leave it behind for now because we are beyond 97 anyway. It's history and we are part of history making because we made it for 97, right? So now, is there still room for someone after we have shut down? You can't go in again for 97 and stuff. Sister Fumi, is there still room for someone to be part of Onpassive?
Oh, definitely. There is more than enough room. You can come in to be a customer. You can also come in to be a reseller. A customer, we have products that are free for you to use, not only for you to use as in personal, but also for small businesses, medium-sized businesses, how do you call it? Big size, large size, conglomerate, we have products that they can use. And then you have people that can come in as resellers as well. And what do we mean by resellers? We mean by people that resell, so they will have a website as well. And then the traffic is driven to their website and everything is done for them as relating to that area. We don't have the nitty gritty of the details of what is going to cost as relating to being a reseller, but you need to be signing an NDA also to be a reseller. But there is still that opportunity is just round the corner. So if you know that you are interested in being a reseller or being a customer, start getting yourself ready. That is very important because that opportunity is still very much there, which will not be there for too long. And probably it's going to close down as well. I don't know. Don't quote me on that one. It might close down, might not close down.
And yeah, sure. You just say we're speculating. Yeah. So what you're saying is not from the CEO, it's not from the corporate yet. Yes, I know. I can bear witness. So, Brother Collins, would you like still to add something on somebody becoming a reseller, or how does someone become part of Onpassive when you cannot be a member again? And also, if you could please extend to touch on what targeted traffic it is. So I'll give you some time to dwell on that, please.
Yeah, so if we look at resellers, a lot of people look at it and they say, what is resellers and what am I doing? No, you are just coming to say, yes, Mr. Ashmofar, I want to make some extra money and I've choose to resell the digital or physical product, So everybody comes as customer. All of us will be customers. Now, when you come and you create an account, you can come in maybe through free products like Omail, Onet, or Trim. This product, we call them free, but they are above market value. Some company will even sell them. The Mr. Ashmofar gave all this, and not everything on Passive is sellable. I will give a lot for free because there's still a lot that we can still make a lot. So you come in, you look at the product, maybe using Omail, you love it. You still have the same wallet as Tafumi said. You have everything the same like Founders. All these products, they are there. You have a wallet, everything. You see them. And you can choose. You say, you know what? I've been using this. Why not make extra money? You click a button. You click that button, become a reseller. You pay whatever. As Tafumi said, we don't know. And you can become a reseller straight away. Now, if you want it, there are founders that, because most founders, they'll have links, they'll have referral links, they'll have it. You can look at it, you say, okay, I'm coming in 30 days. If I look at it, it's nice, good. But I tell you, if you come, you'll be hooked up. Because even if you don't want to become customers, you cannot afford not to use the product because they are so, so good, you know. And why not if you want to make extra money? Why not even your full-time jobs? Because there are resellers that will come in, make so much money. We have seen them in different companies where resellers make a lot. But this is still hand-free. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to carry the product on your head. Go and say, I'm selling this. It's not cocoyam or this. You know, you just do it, click the button, and Onpassive go to work for you. Start to bring targeted traffic, as the Comfort said. So what is targeted traffic now? They are all customers that are looking for what Onpassive is selling. They are out there because they see, they look at you and say, by God, I'm looking for the best of this type of platform that can do A, B, C, D. Do we have it? They go and they make their search. What will happen? They will see Onpassive. Once they see Onpassive, they'll say, my God, this product is really here. It can do this, this, and this. Exactly what I'm looking for. When they come in, they'll participate. They buy the product. They become customers. And what happened? That is targeted traffic. So the system already know how to fish those people in a good way, not like they are bugging you, no. The moment you go and you make search, they see you and they said, okay, they direct you to the site, to what you are saying. Just like I'm just a traffic person, you're asking me, what do you know the road to go? I say, yes, this is the best way to go, the shortcut to go, this is it. So that is targeted traffic. There are people who are already looking for what Onpassive has to offer. And they will come in, they will participate, they will buy it. It's not something that they will just go and filter or like people going to shop. No, they already know what they are looking for. And what they are looking for, Onpassive already have it. So they will come in, they will pay, and every time some people will come and say they want to be customer. Know that not everybody comes to Onpassive to make money. There are big companies that are looking for the product to improve their businesses. What will happen? They will look at Onpassive products. Whoa, is it old staff? Major company will come for old staff because old staff is a complete human resource solution that can really do what they want. They will pay for it yearly, monthly, and where it go. That's still targeted traffic. Companies look for it. Is it old tracker? Companies are looking for old tracker. They don't. This is the best of the best. They'll come to Onpassive. Those are all targeted. So the system will look at it, bring all of them all into Onpassive, and then what will happen? Your bottom line will be growing, 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 because nobody comes through Onpassive except through the founders. And that's the beauty about Onpassive. So the Comfort, I hope I answered your question.
That was powerful, bro. I'm just nodding. You see, I've been nodding the whole time. I'm just like, hold yourself. I think it's just like I don't have, I kept nodding and nodding. So you two are doing just wonderful. I appreciate that, guys. So, Sister Fumi, I didn't know because we want to make it a bit clearer again. When somebody comes like a reseller, does it mean they will hold like all connect on the tray and go around like kind of hawking it? How do they sell it? Because I just we notice because back in my country when you say buy and sell them, and when you buy stuff and you hawk it around.
Okay, you go and buy wholesale and then go and resell it.
So how does it work?
No.
Information.
No. When they say you are reselling, there's no how you can sell a digital solution by yourself. So that is why this company is unique, and it's a company that this company has never existed. This type of company has never existed before. So what is going to happen is they're going to build a website for you, brand that website. The product will be there, but that product, especially the free ones, will be there. But you need to make sure you subscribe and buy the paid product, which means you are owning that product. You put it on your website, which is your business place. We call it marketplace. You put it in your marketplace. Then when you do that, Onpassive drives traffic to your website and make sure that people looking for that product come to your site. And that is what we're talking about, being a reseller. So that means you are saying, not only do I want to be a user of this product, but I also want to own this product and resell it. So for you to resell, you need to have it in the first place, isn't it? So you are going to pay the amount that they will be told to pay, and you pay it. And then it's like when you have a physical shop, like Brad Collins is always saying, before you get those things there, you need to buy them, don't you? Then you now resell them. So Onpassive is going to be driving that traffic. They will drive targeted traffic to your website. Once they do that, they will close the sale and then put money in your account. Okay? That is exactly what reselling is. Not that we are going to carry Connect, Academy on our head.
Buy your
No.
550 connect for here.
No, nothing like that. Because you can see that people have asked that question, that exactly what are we selling? Like the guy that was on our show yesterday that said,
Yes.
so where is the physical product? So what are we talking about? How much shipping are we talking about? No, there is no drop shipping. There's nothing like that. Yes, there may be drop shipping when it comes to things like physical product. Let's be clear on that one. Okay. If you are wanting to ship physical product, that's fine. But for digital solutions that we have, no, there's no putting them on your head to go and sell them. So just make sure you own it and it's on in your shop place, in your business area, and then they drive traffic to that business area on your website, and that is all you need to do. Okay, the amount that is going to take, we don't know yet. Like myself and Brad Collins and Sister Comfort have stressed. So please, nobody should come to us and said, you said one amount, because sometimes people hear some different things. We did not quote any amount. So we don't know yet, but that's the essence of being a reseller.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Okay, sis. Yes, thank you so much. And then I just want to add, if you and Collins have said it, then I'll repeat it for emphasis. I think all is good. Guys, for your information, we know how much it costs in terms of money to create and own a website. So what my sister is saying here and Brother Collins is that the website that they're going to use to advertise your products on, you are getting it for free. The company is creating it for you. That's why they say all done for you. Everything is done. Your job is just to do the security side and the paperwork side of it to get your apples running into your barn, into your safe, into wherever they store apples, right? So that's how it works. So there's something my brother Michael Akko said earlier on. He says $97 was a test of faith. So on this note, since we are sharing this opportunity and making things clear to people who have been hearing and wondering what Onpassive is all about, know that everything remains a test of faith, because whatever Mr. Mufara is going to say, this is how much you need to join and become a reseller, is going to be just something significant, because he is all about helping you and myself who have never made it online or have never even ventured into it. The time is now. Just go for it. Any question you have, ask. Collins, I was going to take us to something else, but there's a question here which I believe that you, Collins, can answer, and the team on the chat, and Sister Fumi, you guys just look and let's help this person here. George Opoku Dako. George, let us know in the chat whether you are a founder or not. George is asking, I have a simple question. With over 1.4 million founders, how will they be able to direct traffic to all the customer's site? I'm just smiling because thanks to the knowledge I've gotten from these four guys, I can answer. But bro, go ahead so that we don't waste so much time on it.
Yeah. So yes, Mr. George, we are talking about the system is automated, right? Everything is automated and it's all done for you. Artificial intelligence will do everything. 1.4 million is just tiny. Honestly, how many people are there in those who use the internet space? We're talking about 5.5 billion internet users. Do you know how many Facebook has? We are talking about billions of users. Talking about 2 billion, and they are able to manage that. So think about Onpassive. The traffic will land on you. Whatever Mr. Ashbury is doing, Mr. Ashbury is a guru. They will put everything in the system, and the system will just spill it out to 1.4 million. It's just a tip of iceberg. It's just a drop of water in an ocean. It's just like one person standing out of 5.5 billion. There is no way the system would skip one person when it starts to come. It will fall like rain on you. So the system is automated, know that it's artificial intelligence, it knows everything, it knows everybody by their name, and it will never ever, it's machine, it's not human being doing that. It doesn't know your color, whether you are black, tall, short, white. It just spit it out based on what you have done. And the only thing you can do not to get the traffic is only when you have not bring your food to the living room. I always say this question: if you've not bring your food, you've prepared your food, and you've not bring the food to the living room for every customer to see, Mr. Ashford will not take your hand, bring it there. What I mean by this, I'm saying when you must activate your account and you choose to become a reseller if you want to become a reseller, or you decide to be as customer, because the system will never differentiate who is a customer or who is a reseller. There are companies who join Onpassive, they didn't come to make money because they already have a big company. Just imagine if Mercedes come. Mercedes is not coming to become a reseller. It's just coming because I want to use the solution, maybe old staff, old connect, old trim, to do what they want to do. So they are already well to do. But smaller company or people like us who are here to make, what will happen? It will just go straight away, and the system will identify the moment you tick that reseller box and you sign the NDA, which is the document that will bind you and the company. Ms. Ash Mufara go to work for you. The system start to work automatically for you. Start to drive that customer on your side, share it equally. Machine doesn't know you. It doesn't know where you are coming from. It just know this is somebody and I'm training it equally because they have already automated the system. If they tell the system, that's what they talk about machine learning. When they said give 2 to this person and 2 to this person, no way, there is no way like Africa, you want to say, no, let me push this person a little bit to take more. No, the machine will kick you out and give the next person, and come back to you. Just like speed of light. If you've seen robot working, robot is just in the system working like this day in, day out. And you'll be seeing your team growing. You cannot stop it. The only way you can do with that machine is to shut it down. But there is nothing you can do to stop it. When they set it out and they kick that button, the search before will go to sleep and the machine will be doing everything automated. Sister Comfort, that's what I want to say.
Wow, thank you so much, bro. And Sister Gladys also added that our names are on a rotator. Like Colin says, this rotator is that machines do all of the job and so on. So when they put our names on a rotator and say, go through these people, give everybody 3 customers each, that is what the rotator will do. And that's what you and myself, we will get. No worries. This is Mr. Mufare. This is 2023. This is Onpassive. Du jamais vu. Whether you like it or not, you've not seen it anywhere. We are just on top of the game, just flying all over the moon. Because as I speak, guys, 22nd of April 2023, it's going to be explosive in the UK and Ireland. Come to Manchester and see it live. See it live. Listen to Red Fern present it in a baby language, how you will understand, how my grandmom will understand, how your auntie will understand. It sounds really sweet and feels even much better listening to them live. We will have Andy Burks doing the figures the right way. We will have Collins and the team, the OTech Pro, the 4 of them are all there, and they are doing just that. So that is just it. And guys, you cannot afford not to be part of it. Quick reminder, if you are interested in coming and you have not gotten a ticket yet, and if you are planning to get a ticket and you would like to eat with us, to have a meal with us, then the last day to pay for a ticket that includes food would be Friday, this coming Friday, the 7th of April. This weekend, Friday, which is Good Friday, is the last day for you to pay a ticket that includes a meal. So guys, as you watch this, if you find this information useful, kindly share and invite more people. And why not support us by subscribing to our various YouTube channels where you are watching from right now. So Lucy Duba asks this question. Collins and Sister Fumi, because they mentioned my name, I'm firing it. So my sister Lucy, yes. Again, like we say, this guy they call artificial intelligence, he doesn't discriminate. I'm sure I don't know, he's so hardworking. It could be it's a woman. Oh, forgive my language, Brother Collins. So this person is very, very hardworking. The guy you call artificial intelligence, no discrimination. Artificial intelligence with a heart, he or she loves everybody. So when you join as a reseller, because or even we founders, we are customers. And even if you are a founder, you will tick that button first, that Mr. Mufare, make me a reseller. That is when it goes functional that you are a reseller. That's when you start thinking of making apples. So the same, if I have the right or the permission to buy extra credit, extra traffic, yes, of course, those who are joining us now, they will equally have that same opportunity to buy traffic as much as they can afford, so it's the same for everybody. That is how we do things. Like Mr. Mufare will say, that is, everything is done the Ash Mufare way, the Onpassive way, with heart, with love for everybody. It's not because you are not a founder that you cannot buy extra traffic. Of course, yes, you are going to buy it. Get ready, guys. Get ready. So this is getting sweeter and sweeter. And I think that earlier on, Brother Collins, you talked about the humanitarian aspect of Onpassive, because those of us who are innate and we are winners as we are, we know that Onpassive is more of a movement. It's a humanitarian movement than actually a business on its own. So do we want to hit on this? Sister Fumi, who is going first? Who was talking the last minute? Was it me or Brother Collins? You're right. You want to unmute yourself. You really want to speak now.
It was
So
yourself.
guys, join in. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Before I speak, there was a question that came to me just before we started the program. Someone asked whether if they had 15 accounts, they needed to make sure they subscribe and own or connect to those accounts before they actually have a business running. I would say yes, because if you have 600 accounts, you will do exactly the same thing as someone that has one account, because if you don't own it, there's nothing for them to drive traffic to for you on your account, those accounts. So it's not like I will have O Connect on one account and then the remaining 10 accounts, I won't have anything. It's up to you. But if you really want to do business, that is exactly what you are supposed to go through. You are supposed to make sure that those is like having 10 branches of your shop. Will you say because you have one branch, then you are not going to stock up on the other branches? No, you have to stock up on each branch. So if you have 15 accounts, if you have 10 accounts, if you have one account, whatever amount of accounts that you have, you need to make sure that you subscribe, pay for or connect on each of those accounts for them, for the company to actually drive traffic to those accounts. That
Yes,
I wanted to make that clear.
I would say that for more on this explanation you are giving, join us on every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time until Eastern Time. I'm always making this mistake. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Daylight Time, Eastern Time. And then you will get more and more of this information. Ask these questions and we will explain to you there. Come to us and then ask even on the chat forum where we are, and you will get as much information as you can get on this, because we're happy to do that. So however, let's go back again really quick. We were going to discuss that even though it's a business, we all joined to make money. But the moment you pop on, you discover that, it was not even about money. So it's actually a humanitarian movement. So we want to tell our people what this is all about, the humanitarian part of the business, please.
Okay. Bless is the humanitarian part of the business. And I believe that Bless is the heart of the business itself. It's the center that holds everything together, in the sense that Bless is a platform on its own that it's designed not to take people and give them fish, but is designed to make people such that they can go fishing for themselves. So that's the kind of platform that it is. It's a crowdfunding platform, but it's not designed for, every time you come, like a charity, platform. No, that's not what it is. But it's the platform that is set up such that you can help someone's life such that they can go fishing for themselves. Take, for example, when we all came in to be able to help ourselves. But when we came in, we knew that for some of us, we are already doing these things little by little, especially if you're an African, and you would definitely would have been doing that because you will have one uncle, auntie, family friend, community friend, someone that you knew when you were younger that you were trying to, now they're older or they have issues or they have needs, you are trying to help them. So what is it all about? It's about we coming in, and like we said in the beginning, and Brad Collins said, our CEO is wanting to recreate himself. And so if he's, this is called O-bless. That means I come in, I sort myself out, then I pick someone else, okay, and help them in such a way that they can go fishing for themselves. You cannot solve the problem of the whole world. But if you take someone near you and that person also, when they've sorted themselves out, take someone else, we are able to reach our community. You understand me? Because our CEO said, look, I love Mother Teresa. And if he wants to recreate himself in everybody else, then everybody needs to follow that route. So if Mother Teresa had more, so we are like, how many? 1.4 million Mother Teresas. We are going to go out and reach out to people in our community, not as in places, not as in the process of giving to charity or being a charity, what do you call it, platform, but a platform that empowers people, empowers them to go out and fish for themselves, empower them to be able to sustain themselves and sustain their family. That is the kind of platform that we are talking about, because when our CEO was talking, he's talking about there's so much poverty in the world, and if man does not find a way to eradicate poverty, poverty can equally, and it seriously could eradicate man. So, and for me, I will conclude that, look, that this kind of platform is a platform that we need to not just help ourselves, but we need to have the heart of helping others as well. That is humanitarian arm of the company, and it's the heart of the company itself. That is one of the reasons why it's not a company that has a what do you call it, Brad Collins, in business? They call it a model before. No, it's a new one. A new one. It's not been done before. O-bless is the heart of Onpassive.
A paradigm shift indeed. So, Brother Collins, do you have anything to add to the humanitarian part of this movement?
Yeah, this is really a movement, as you said. Stafumi just said it all. But if you look at it very well, every founder is a blessing. Because if you look at what Ms. Amfara said, you want to create 1 million Mother Teresa. So the product can be a symbolic thing, a crowdfunding, but you as a founder, you are the humanity, the part of humanity Ms. Amfara brought in. Because he said, I want to give you time and financial freedom. Why will a man give you time and financial freedom? It is because he wants you to go out and do good. Because if they give you time, means you're not spending time to do your own job, you're not spending time. So you have everything you need, fill your tank. So, and if we look at it very well, Mr. Ashvara want to bring about wealth equilibrium, equalizing wealth, put everything. So the system will not take into consideration whether you are living in the Western world or Papua New Guinea or Africa. Everything is just the same, giving you equal opportunity where wealth can be distributed equally. That is the humanitarian part. So what will happen? Every country can develop equally, because what is happening, poverty is something that really puts people down, because you look like, oh my God, I have this brilliant idea, but I can't meet up with this idea because there is no money. But now a system that can give you that ability to reach to your potential is humanity. The system is just like, it is there to put you up to the standard where you cannot blame anybody if you don't take the opportunity again. Like I always said, when you are growing and your parents, your parents not doing what or bringing you up in the right way, or putting you in the right path where you can achieve your potential. You can blame them. The blame now goes to your parent. But what if you grow and you see the opportunity, you didn't take it? It's not your parents' fault again. It is your fault. So Mr. Ashford just brought this through academy, through every system that we have in Onpassive, where you can grow to your full potential. And what would the founders doing after you've made the solution that is in front of you? You've made so much, but both financially, and you have access to all the application. What will you do with it? It's about transferring of knowledge, empowerment, all those type of things, empowering people to live up to their potential. That's the reason why we are called as founders, and we are the humanitarian part of it. When Mr. Ashford have cleaned our mind to think, because sometimes poverty can just crowd your mind where your eyes cannot see properly. And sometimes there are things that can even disturb, because stress can even make you, cloud your mind where you cannot see properly. But now, Onpassive have come to give us that vision, that value, the things that we've been crying for. Now, how do we take it? We have to take it out like missionaries. We talk about missionaries for Africa there. Missionaries for blessing, to bless others, replicate ourselves maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times more than what Mr. Ashford have done. Because he cannot do it on his own. He said, I cannot do it on my own. But, it's comfort always made a statement. Up there is boring. If you are the only one person enjoying there, you call me, Collins, come and say, no, I'm going to work. Your money means nothing. But just imagine if all of us have that time and financial freedom. You pick your phone and say, Collins, I'm going to Dubai. I say, okay, I'm coming with you. Is that not life? You say you're going to Kenya to bless. I said, I'm coming with you. Is that not life? That is what Mr. Ashford desire. And I said, I want to create a system that can equalize world where people can live up to their full potentials. That's the humanitarian part of it. So, Mr. Comfort, I'll trade there.
Yeah, sure. If I'm allowed, I would like to add something, because this is what lies deep down. I joined really reluctantly, but the moment I got in, that's when the light bulb turned on. I was like, oh, okay, that's voilà le mot caché. That's how they say in French. That's the key word, the hidden word. So I was like, okay, I got it, right? That humanitarian part. So there's just a lot to it. Before now, we have known that people do charitable services throughout the world and stuff. And what they do, we really do appreciate. I'm not saying that I'm trying to water down what people's efforts for the past centuries. However, what we've mostly seen are handouts. You buy food, you buy seasoning cubes, you buy salt and hand to people and stuff. But like Colin says, it's all about empowerment. Powerful empowerment in such a way that they empower me that I can afford $97 to see the vision and be here. And they empower me so strong that I will go down there and empower somebody who is equally going to say, I can't keep this to myself. I am empowering the next person. So you see that ripple effect. It's going round and round and round. And believe me, this thing is contagious. When you get it, you are like, really? And if you were never part of it till now, it's not late. That's why we brought this here. People who are founders, they don't need this information. However, some people joined the business a bit late. Others are still standing on the fence and looking what side to pop onto. The only side, the right side to pop onto would only be here on this side of Onpassive, because you are just going to be empowered to do that thing that your heart has ever wanted you to do to your community, to your family, to your people, and you've never thought that you could do it. Dream come true, guys. This is what Onpassive is all about. And one thing I get that touches my heart deep down is the fact that, if you have never been on the receiving end, I've been there. I've been there countless times. It's very uncomfortable being helped, being given stuff, right? So when you get empowered, you can do it for yourself. You can provide for your children and for yourself and stuff. It restores some form of dignity and self-esteem to you and your family. And therefore, and that leads to kind of, quality of life and stuff and happiness. And it's all joy. And then another word, if I'm just happy with the great leaders, let's share this point. One of the things that Mr. Mufara is doing here is to kind of fairly distribute wealth to debunk the lies that have been existing for centuries, that the poor can only get poorer while the rich get richer. Mr. Mufari says, no, it's a level land. That person you think is poor is just not being shown the way to get there. And this is a flat platform for everybody to stand there, irrespective of color, age, size, height, and whatever. What a new world we are living in. So, Brother Collins, Sister Fumi, I don't know. Do we want to go to the next point, or do we want to leave it at here? I'm not sure, but I think we have touched it just a lot. So I'm just going to give you a quick last round. If you still have some reminder about the UK, go ahead. If you think that what I've said, if Sister Fumi, if you can kindly help us to drop the link to the UK event on the 22nd here, guys. If you are just joining us now and you intend to be in Manchester on the 22nd of April, the last day for you to get a ticket that would include food is Friday, Good Friday, the 7th of April. After the 7th, you can't pay for food anymore. You will only be able to pay for £15 a ticket. However, we just want you to know that a few more tickets are still available. So get tickets, get a few for your loved ones, your neighbors, and that person who passes in front of your house every day. So, Sister Fumi, if you can, please drop the link for us. And Brother Collins, if you have some other thing to
I've already dropped that.
Okay, you've dropped that. Okay, go ahead and talk then. Since you have dropped the link, go ahead and say if you still have something in mind to say about the topic for tonight, so that we gradually round up and not keep people here forever.
I will drop it on the channels as well, so that everybody can have a look. If you are coming from Europe or you are coming from the UK, wherever you are coming from, at least you'll be able to, get your
Yes,
ticket
okay.
in
Yeah, let me
time.
just
And
quickly answer this, Sister Fumi, before I back to you.
okay.
My brother, Sister Baba Jin is asking how much a ticket with food. So an empty ticket is £15, and if you would like to eat, so then including food, the ticket would be £33. So that's a link Sister Fumi has just popped here. If you click on it and it's not clickable, just copy it and stick it on your own browser. And of course, it will take you to that place where you can get a ticket. If you need help, contact us. We all are on Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram. Just quickly get to us. So, Sister Fumi, do you have something to round up before we close?
Okay, I just want to, tell people that 22nd of April, Manchester is not just for founders, but for those that want to be potential customers and potential resellers. Whether you're an individual, whether you're a sole trader, a self-employed person, you have a small business, you have a medium-sized business, big business, whichever one you are, this is something that you need to look into. I don't want to say too much, because until when you hear it, then you will be able to get in it. Okay, that is all I will say. But come and hear, because you see, whether you believe it or not, all those solutions, you are going to be using them very soon. And by that time, probably the opportunity would have been closed, and you'll be thinking, oh, I had an opportunity to be in this, and I missed it. Too bad. So that's all I will say. And like Sister Comfort said, if you are wanting to come and you want to mingle and jingle while eating with us, this Friday, Good Friday, this week Friday is the last day you can get a ticket. That is £33 plus. If not, you have the £15 ticket for you to just come in and listen to what Onpassive is all about and what the business is all about, and then you can go afterwards. That's all. I will leave it there. I will leave it there.
All right, Brother Collins, any word to conclude the session, please?
Yeah, so it was a good time, and the session was good. The topic was really great. Now I'll just end with what Mr. Alpha always said. He said, in every human being, there is goodness. In every human being, there is goodness. And when you look at someone as a CEO saying this, we already know that the day we came into this world, we want to live in a better place and we leave a footprint. Now it's up to us. What type of footprint do we want to leave? Do you want to leave a good footprint or do you want to leave a bad footprint? Onpassive is here to give us that platform to leave a good footprint and to leave a legacy for generation to come, not only for your own self or your family, but for the entire world or the community that you are living. You remember Mr. Alpha already said this. He said, there is a profound joy in giving than receiving, and people will be judged for what they give, not what they own. So whatever we choose is up to us. He wants to leave this world in a better place than he came into it. So it's up to us now. Let us plug in and let us follow the ride, enjoy the journey, and ready to go out and do good. Mr. Comfort, I'll leave it there.
All right, of course. Thank you. Thank you so much, Brother Collins. Guys, I think that we just wanted to get this done, and I really appreciate all your massive support in the chats, because this whole show makes sense when all of us as a family are actively involved in chipping in from our perspectives. So, guys, we love you so much. We appreciate those who have subscribed to our channels. We thank you. And those who are yet to do so, if you can, just go ahead, subscribe, click on the notification bell. We do try all we can to bring great leaders here to talk to us about this great movement of a business. You can't afford not to be part of it. Thank you, guys. See you soon. And once again, tomorrow, guys, I'm having just Andy Bergs, and he will be presenting something very special and professional from his professional background and perspective. So if you can, please stay tuned and try to join us. It's going to be really good. Thank you so much for your massive support. And thanks, guys. Thanks, Auntie Fumi and Uncle Collins and Mama Comfort.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, guys. Thanks so much. Bye.